Yes, it was. We went in, we found more Sahuagin, and we collected their heads. And some treasure. But mostly heads. And that was it. That's all we did. We are headhunters.
And we got pretty fucked up.
Well, some people did.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And then we leveled up.
It was great.
Indeed. You guys resume here in the blood filled subaquatic room. The water is cold. The cold bodies of cold hearted sharkmen, now headless, float along the bottom. The room you're in. 1 second. On the wrong section of the map. The room you're in, a small, well, I should say, a barracks with seaweed beds covering the southern wall. Several coffers with closed lids lie here amongst the bodies. And you can see a second chamber within this room.
I suppose we better go check it out.
Well, first we should check the coffers.
Oh, we didn't do that last week?
I don't remember. Did we, Gilbert?
No, I think we ended right at the end of combat. I don't think we've
Correct.
actually gone through this room.
Okay.
All right, well, let's check that
Combat
out.
went a little long, so we're like,
Yeah.
all right, we'll call it.
Okay, I'll stand guard next to the door, though, just in case like there's more fish people waiting to ambush the people checking out the coffers.
I'm still hasted and full health.
Well, then, I mean, you could stand with me. And
Well,
we'll
then,
keep an
and
eye
then
on
we
the
should
door.
assault that room, just so we don't waste the haste.
Yeah.
We assault the room.
All right.
Breach and clear.
You burst into this chamber. This room is a Spartan room. A few broken bits of pottery lie scattered on the floor. A table stands in the center, with a small bench to either side. Seaweed beds sway in the northeast and southeast corners of the room. Two coffers, their lids closed, stand against the north wall. The light in this room flickers slightly, illuminating Nope, never mind that part.
All right.
Never mind. Just the light flickers slightly.
For a second there, when you said Spartan room, I was like, well, fuck.
Ah, yes. Spartans that are also sharks, because that's what you guys really need right now.
I mean, we'll never expect it, so that means it'll be the perfect enemy.
Alright, well, I guess I'll do a detect magic ritual. Check out the coffers and see if there's any magic. In both rooms.
None in the first. And none in the second.
Alright, I'd like to check all the coffers for traps.
You find no traps?
Alright, open the coffers.
Looting
one moment.
time.
And then I'll reposition to the nearest choke point.
I'll follow Rourke there.
Well, I'd say you take up the nearest door because I can outpace them just slightly, so I can come back and give you warning, and then we can move everybody else in position. But you'll at least be there.
Good plan. Good plan.
Okay. Are we still in combat or no?
No.
No, out of combat.
Okay, good.
You also find a pair of lobsters skittering along the ground that have jeweled bands on them.
They have what on them?
The lobster are loot.
Yeah, we grabbed the lobsters.
Dinner. What are you talking about?
Well, they have jeweled bands on them. Somebody pimped their lobsters out.
And then you find another 12 gold.
All right. Rourke, you get all that?
Yep, documenting. $20 more leather. 20 more silver.
You know, anytime we want to settle down for a rest, you know, I would be partial to that.
Yeah, we're working to it.
I mean, the good father loves you, but he's out of spell slots, so he can't save any of you
Most of us are out of resources.
physically. He can save you spiritually if you believe in the one. But
The one? The fuck are you on about?
yeah,
What? You don't
The
believe in
one
our Lord and
goddess.
Savior, the Jet Li?
Arya, they must believe in her. She is above them all.
Dude, this polytheistic religion.
Not in the good father's eyes. He is a zealot.
You know you can be a zealot in a polytheistic religion, right?
My life for you.
Look, it's why he's an adventurer, right? Because you started mentioning things like this and got kicked out for being.
Kind of figured y'all wouldn't have caught that reference. Yeah,
Okay,
fine.
the battling lobsters, are they like a gold value item, or is it just the silver and pearl band? Like, what is the gold? Like, what's the lobster?
just the band is valuable.
Okay.
They're just on the lobsters themselves. You can take them off the lobsters, take the lobsters, keep them on, whatever. It's up to you.
I
Take
mean,
the
that's
lobsters. Dinner for
yeah,
later.
yeah, really.
What, you guys don't eat shark people meat?
Oh no, we're taking that too. Some good steak right there.
Them lobsters would have been good.
Yeah, well, that's what we're having. We're gonna have shark people and lobster for dinner.
I've had both. I'm not a big fan of either. But we need to rest because the good father is exhausted. Beyond exhausted.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna get there
He is sitting down looking at you idiots like, why is all this junk important?
because gold.
I would prefer not to do it underwater. That's all I'm saying. Like, let's finish exploring this little bit and then move on. Anything we encounter at this point is probably going to be trolls. It feels like we wiped out a majority of their primary forces.
You know, I just want to point out, not prepping and going into a fight when we're all spent is really usually a good sign of a party wipe. Just pointing that out.
Yeah. We know, but
We've done it
we're
twice so
here
far, and everybody survived.
ish. But I mean, we're
Eh,
here,
I mean,
but we still need to collect here, and then we can get out and rest again. Like we might as well do it while we're here. So anyway, is that all the loot that's in these coffers?
Yes.
All right. Well then, we shall.
I would
probably,
like to check the room for secrets and hidden things.
Ah, yes.
You detect no secrets nor hidden things.
You make me sad.
Would
All
you
right.
like me going back to all the coffers being empty too?
That would make me even sadder. All right. So which way do you guys want to go?
We got all the loot from the big room.
Yeah, it was the coffers he posted with the lobsters.
I thought that was a little room we just went in.
No, that was both. The 300 gold and 20 leather harnesses. He said that was from that. I'm guessing, Gilbert, when you said that and you find 12 gold in the small room was just all that was in the small room?
Yeah. Just the 12 gold.
Well, do you guys want to do any exploration or just go and hang out for a long rest?
Long rest probably a good idea.
Resurface for a long rest, just so we don't get ambushed in the middle of it and run out of breath.
That sounds
Well,
like
yeah. All right. Well, let's go back then. Back up the stairs.
All right. You haul your wounded backsides back up the stairs onto the construction level.
I mean, surely they won't resupply the entire area we just cleared with new troops.
Probably not.
I mean, this isn't a video game.
And then we go to the front entrance, and I think we make our camp there again.
Cool.
With the slaves.
This time inside.
Yeah, just inside the entrance.
So, what are you guys going to do with your 5 hours until you can take your next long rest?
It's 5
Makes-
hours.
We literally just took
off a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot of time to kill. Well, we can I guess we can just make circle runs with you know,
I know what I want to do.
sharks. Get some sharks and make some
No.
plays.
Last time we rested out here, we were ambushed, right? By Sahuagin outside.
Oh, yeah.
That means there's another entrance, probably subsurface somewhere. I would like,
Swim?
yes, I would like to take these remaining 5 hours to do an underwater survey of the surrounding terrain to attempt to locate any additional entrances, caves, and whatnot beneath the waves in this area.
All right. Who's going with you?
I will go with him.
I think Intervin should go solo and cloak because he can move very
Oh,
fast.
or that. No.
You have a slot for invisibility or no?
I have enough to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 hours worth of invisibility if I use all my spell slots.
That would be, in my opinion, probably the best.
And also, he can move really fast with
What
that.
Exactly. Yeah,
underwater.
he can outpace them if he dashes.
What's about the rest of us? What are we gonna do? Just hang out for 5 hours?
Yeah,
We're doing
you're my
the
backup.
Hooligan
If
Barbecue.
shit hits the fan with like some guys with gems of trucing, I'm retreating to you guys, and I'm hoping you've got the big guns ready.
Yeah. Well, we'll basically just be at camp, and we'll be taking our laps, going down, grabbing a couple bodies, and coming up and making steaks, but not at any significant pace that would jeopardize anything. Like just go down, grab 2 bodies, come back up, etc.
So
If we see anything, we'll just run.
yeah, so my total plan is now Gilbert, how the this island, how long with my movement speed my swim speed, would it take me to circumnavigate it in the water?
Give me a moment to give you a rough approximation.
Okay. Because there's a thing I can do that can extend my ability to function.
If I had any more uses, I could throw at least one level of haste on you, but I don't have any. My robe is used up.
Right, but I haven't used Arcane Recovery yet, so after a couple of uses of invisibility, if I come back for an hour, I can get 2 more uses out of it.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say we could just short rest right now, and then you could spend 4 hours swimming. That way you have more spell slots going in if you need them.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. We'll just do that.
All right, so you want to know its circumference?
Of the island with this base, yes.
Yeah, you think the circumference of this like giant jet of rock coming out of the seabed is a bit more than about 2,000 feet in circumference.
So it's about a half mile.
Yeah, approximately. It's not a perfectly even spire.
Right. Okay,
Well,
so
crazy, right? Circumference is 2 pi r, right?
that is correct.
Awesome. Okay, that means I did it right.
Right. So a normal rate of travel. So given a party walking at their walking pace of 30 feet, they can go 3 miles in an hour. So since I'm twice that fast underwater, but still accounting for the fact that I would have to be probably going at a slower pace, 4 miles per hour.
If you did nothing but move, it would take you 3 and a third hours. That's going with 60 seconds around, or 60 feet around.
I'm going off the PHB travel pace.
Yeah,
Table.
this would be on travel pace speed.
Yeah, which is distance traveled per hour, normal speed 3 miles. But I would be going at a slow pace because I'm trying to be stealthy with invisibility, and also because I'm looking for stuff. Now, normally that would be 2 miles, but given that I'm going alone, and I have double the movement speed of overland travel underwater, given my 60-foot movement speed, or swim speed, I'm asking if I can get more than 2 miles per hour out of it.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. So the idea, Gillard, is I would like to start at the shore and basically make spirals, and I have 60 feet of dark vision, following the terrain while invisible in an attempt to locate hidden entrances or overt entrances if there's just a big cave. And basically just do like an underwater survey to find out where we might be getting ambushed from.
Alrighty, bear with me for a second on that one.
Yep.
You know, it's funny.
Hmm.
They never give distances for depth.
Interesting.
Well, I'd be starting near the shoreline, so it'd presumably be pretty shallow, and I would just be working in a spiral outward. So linear distance should be pretty close to the distance I'm traveling.
Yeah, what I mean more is this is, layers of a dungeon, and they never actually specified the, you know,
Really?
distance between the layers to calculate.
They fucked up. That is something they should tell you.
Yep. Give me a second to roughly approximate.
Especially because we're getting to the point where things like Dimension Door become a possibility.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the like the sea floor being about 80 to 100 feet below the surface around this area because it's basically just a rock outcropping sticking straight up.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, you cast invisibility and start scouting.
Yes.
As you take your first pass around, and it's, you know, still pretty early in the day. It's not even get close to dark out. The sun's high. As you circle around to the opposite side of the spire here, you can in fact see a one moment. I gotta find the section. My apologies. Yes. You swim around to the south side of this rocky spire and can see a natural cave 20 feet wide by 20 feet tall with a bronze gate closed inside of the aperture. You can also see stonework decorations kind of around this opening and what look to be carefully grown corals, giving the impression of a elaborately decorated archway.
Okay.
And as you circle back around,
No. Let's stay with that for a second. I'd like to approach that and get a detailed look at everything.
okay, You can see north of this entrance is a vast cavern, immediately opening into a. Oh my! I'm sorry. I just completely tripped over the reading there. Vast cavern opens immediately into an area. What the? Oh my god! They're describing this as if you're coming from the inside. Okay, that's why everything sounds fucking weird. My apologies. Yep. So you can see inside of this cave is held up by plain, unadorned pillars holding up the high roof. And beyond that, um, sorry, you see natural sea cave, then you see the pillars, along with thick beds of seaweed growing along the walls. At the center of the worked area, you see what look to be flights of steps leading downwards. You can additionally see a number of bulging canvas sacks lying against the north wall and an enormous force of Sahuagin.
Can I get a count?
How long are you willing to spend?
Visibility lasts an hour.
All right. Give me. We'll make this a skill challenge. Give me 2 investigation checks and an insight check.
All right, 2 investigation. Insight.
You count approximately 68 Sahuagin.
That's a lot of shark people.
And with your good rolls overall, you can tell about 45 of them are just your standard Sahuagin warrior. You have a contingent of 10 coral smashers. You spot 7 champions. 4 of the more heavily armored glaive wielding deep divers. And then one moment. You see, where was I? Here we are. And then you see 2 of these, like, hunched over, almost mutated looking Sahuagin with robes created out of seaweed and canvas.
Do I see any HQ elements here?
Define what you mean by HQ.
People who obviously in command.
Those would be the champions.
The 4 heavies.
Well, those guys, yeah. So,
okay.
From what you've seen of Sahuagin structure, the champions lead the smaller contingents of Sahuagin, and then those champions answer to the deep divers. At least at some level.
The deep divers. That's the aberrations?
The ones with the glowy foreheads and the glaives.
The pair. So what I got right now is there's like 50 battle lines, Sahuagin, 10 elites, 4 heavy / HQ guys, and 2 aberrations.
Yes.
Those aberrations, those are the obvious people that the heavies are responding to?
No. The heavies, I should say the champions, are seem to be following the orders of the deep divers.
Who are the deep divers?
Those are the armored guys with glaives and the glowing foreheads.
And there's 2 of those guys.
4 of them. There are 2 of the like mutated, malformed looking ones with canvas and seaweed robes. Those ones are kind of lurking around the edges.
Okay, so let me double check here. So we got 50 regular guys, 10 elite guys. 45, okay. Got 45 regular guys, 10 elite guys, and 4 of these deep divers.
You're missing 7 Sahuagin champions.
Okay, that's where I was getting confused. So we got 4 HQ guys and 7 heavies, and then 2 aberrations. Okay, and that's it for their forces here.
Oh, 1 second. On another, you can also see occasionally swimming into this area a total of 6 shell sharks.
Okay.
And then here or there you see a shoal of tiny silver fish dart around the like mouth of the cave where you are.
All right. How much time have I spent here so far?
You've spent about 45 minutes.
All right. As I'm making my retreat, given my predilection towards architecture, the advantage I have on architecture checks, would I be able to see if there's any structural instabilities in the cave entrance, the place where these people are living, such that we could drop the roof on them?
I forget exactly what that feature does. Was it like advantage or proficiency or something?
It was advantage on architecture related skill checks.
Alrighty. I'll take survival or investigation, whichever one you want to give me.
Investigation.
All right. So from what you're seeing, this cave entrance is pretty stable. You think a sufficiently thunderous bang might be able to collapse some of the stonework enough to jam the gate into place, but you don't think you'd be able to bring down this whole cave easily.
And the gate is as you're leaving the natural looking cave into the open water?
Yes.
Okay. But I'm just able to swim through this gate.
Wait, what?
I was just able to swim through this gate, no problem.
No, you've swum up to the gate to look through.
Ah,
You've
okay.
not passed through.
Okay. Then
Hence why it took a while to get a good read on the quantity.
All right, yeah, I was just confused about that. That's fine. So I'd like to back off, recast invisibility, so I get another hour, and I'd like to go up to this gate. And I would like to investigate the gate to see how it works, specifically with an eye towards sabotage. Like beyond just making a big bang and damaging it to the point where it doesn't work. If it has like a chain with counterweight mechanism or something, that type of deal.
Let's see. You can see that this is actually regulated by a similar system to the other gates that have been used in earlier parts of the dungeon, although it's larger given the larger size of this gate. You can see there are 2 of those turning wheels, one on the inside and one on the outside of the cavern. By the looks of it, it would take an individual, you think a couple of rounds to raise or lower the gate, like at a normal pace, but in emergencies, you could be dropping that gate in a split second if needed.
So, with the 2 mechanisms, one on the inside, one on the outside, are they rigged up so that either of them can lift it up? to let you in and out?
Yes.
Are they rigged together in such a way that if I prevent, basically, like if I spool one up to open up the gate, does that require the other mechanism to be free spinning? Like if I was to hold a mechanism on the outside, would they be unable to open it from the inside?
No, it looks like they've designed it to be able to operate independently.
Okay. Um,
And 1 second, because you got a pretty good roll there. Let me snip something for you.
sure.
Details on the gate itself.
What is the distance from this gate to the majority of the enemy forces?
Let's see. Bulk of them are hanging out past the pillars. About 50 feet until you reach the pillars, which bifurcate the natural cave from the worked stone area. Let me illuminate the area.
Oh, okay.
The green squiggles are like, moving around groups of Sahuagin, performing drills, socializing, sparring, etc.
Okay. All right. So the gate's controlled by these two mechanisms, and with the one outside, I'm able to determine like how it's connected to the gate and how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way I could sabotage it so that the gate cannot be opened by either of them?
Yes. You think there's a way to get up into the like space where the portcullis is pulled into, and if you jam it in there, it would prevent either wheel from effectively moving it.
I would like to do that.
Alrighty.
What would be required of me to do that?
How are you going about doing it? Are you using like a
That
magic, mundane?
That depends exactly on this mechanism and how I would have to sabotage it. For example, I do have a small bag of sand. If there's very fine like gears and such that are working to pull this up, putting a sufficient amount of glumpy sand in that would actually gum up the gears and prevent it from working. Similarly, I have a small knife, like a pen knife, that I could also insert into places to jam fine mechanisms up. If they're chained, oftentimes chains are attached to things like gates with like hooks. If I could like just unhook the chain, so when they roll up the chain, it just pulls into nothing and they can't open the gate.
Yeah.
It depends a lot on the exact like inserting the sand, inserting the knife, pulling off a hook. I could probably do that with Mage Hand.
Alrighty. Let's see then.
More than that gets loud, so it depends exactly on what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's the hooks. You see a few gear systems that fairly elaborately designed in order to get those two wheels to be able to work independently. Let's see.
Okay, it's
I guess
chain, right?
If we're trying to do fine sabotage, and if you're using a mage hand, let's call that sleight of hand, where you can use your int mod instead of dex.
Okay.
Yeah, that gate's fucked.
Yeah.
It will take several gnomes at least a couple hours to fix what you just did to it.
I did the thing where, because there's like two chains running to the gate, I unhooked both chains and then used the hooks to tie the chains together. So like as you wheel up one of the spindles to raise the gate, you're actually just unspooling the chain from the other spindle.
Indeed.
All right. I would like to then just continue my recon, going around.
Alrighty. You keep going around. All right, give me a perception check as you swim around.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yep, you're swimming by, and you can actually see on the north side as you've gotten back around towards where you guys where you dropped into the water from. You actually spot an eel swim out of a about a 10-foot wide cave opening, uh, more or less just below where you guys have been camping. You can see there's a 10-foot wide cave opening,
All right.
slightly obscured by seaweed and other aquatic flora.
Sure. I'll look down the 10-foot wide cave where that eel went.
All right. So you can see here a small chamber leading into a passage that is utterly unworked. It's just like a natural cave chamber that is stretching deeper into the rocky spire.
All right, I'd like to start sneaking my way down this and see what I can find.
All right, stealth check. You are startling the odd stray fish with your splashing. You go down this corridor 30, 60, 90 feet where you can see it turning off and concluding into a worked stone wall.
Okay, so it's just the backside of a worked stone wall? Or is there a hole or something? Sorry, I might have missed some of that.
Yep, you're all good. I'm having to scroll back over, scrolling around between sections. I got the book open to floor 2 and the website open to floor 3. All right. You do see here that this worked stone wall, one of the stone slabs comprising it has been dislodged, as if knocked out of place through force. It's rather cyclopean design. Larger slabs interlocked with no mortar.
Right, okay. And that looks like it opens up to like the inside of the dungeon?
Yes.
How big of an opening is it?
There is currently only the slightest sliver of an opening. You'd have to physically move the obstruction to get in.
Okay. Well, I'd like to just give the how big is this block?
This block here, about 4 feet by 6 foot.
So it's pretty fucking big and heavy.
Yeah.
Can I, like...
Wait.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong measurement. It is a bit smaller than that. Only about half those dimensions.
So, 2 by 3?
Yeah, 2 by 3.
Still fucking massive.
Yeah.
I'd like to, like... Because you said it's dislodged somewhat? So, like, is that sitting in the wall, like, at an angle?
Yeah.
Can
like
I?
someone hit one side hard and it kind of.
Yeah, I'd like to like kind of just put my hand up against the corner that's like jutting out, and kind of just give it like an experimental wiggle to see how much resistance there is to this block moving.
All right.
I don't want it to obviously move a lot. I'm just trying to get a sense for is this like hard to move? Is it hinged? What?
What's your push drag lift?
180.
Yeah, you kind of fiddle with it and wiggle with it ever so slightly. You think it's a bit heavy for you, but it's probably well within the range of some of your more physically endowed companions.
But it doesn't feel like it's a secret door with a hinge or anything like that.
Correct.
Okay. Good to know. What I would like to do, since I didn't use it, I have a small bag of sand. Presumably, this sand is obviously different than the sand in the general vicinity.
Presumably.
So I would like to take this sand and kind of just, because it's wet sand at this point, kind of just cake it as like a weld bead around the perimeter of this block. My intention being that should the block be disturbed, that bead would be cracked and broken. It wouldn't prevent it from opening, it's not sticky, but it would reveal if the block gets moved if we return here.
Alrighty.
And I will then make my retreat, heading back out into open water and continuing my recon.
Alright. As you're swimming around, give me another perception check. You can spot a chunk of wood sticking out of part of the sands off to the east of the spire.
Ooh, treasure. I head over there.
You head over, you can see this rotting bit of wood, partly, well, mostly buried. And as you get close enough, you can see that it would appear on its decaying paint that there is some kind of writing on here.
Well, what's it say?
It's mostly buried. You see what might be the top of an eye.
Ah, I see. Very well.
As in the letter, not the
Okay.
optics.
I'd like to just take a quick look around and see if there's anybody that was in reasonable observation distance of this area.
What's your passive?
13.
Are you actively looking or just kind of taking a quick swivel?
I'm taking a quick swivel to see if there's anybody paying attention to this.
You don't spot anybody.
Alright. Because when you cast a spell, you drop invisibility, and I start casting Mold Earth to remove the sand around this thing, to start unearthing it.
Alright, the sand moves away. And you can see a broken chunk of ship hull, which reads Iconoclast.
That sounds familiar.
It should.
Was that the boat that we were talking about repairing?
No, that was a fishing trawler. The Iconoclast was a warship mentioned by the first shipwreck that you had found in their captain's logs.
Hmm.
That they had met up temporarily with a warship called the Iconoclast before it ventured to the southeast, deeper into the shoals.
Okay. Let's see, I've only spent a couple hours down here, so I begin a bit of a quick excavation with Mold Earth to see if I can uncover anything interesting.
All right, you excavate a little bit more. And just sifting the sand a little bit more, you can see a crushed Sahuagin underneath here. By the looks of it, this piece of wood had pinned the Sahuagin, breaking its rib cage and pinning it to the seafloor.
Normal Sahu again, or
Yeah, just a regular Sahuagin.
well, I add his head as head 90. It's a free head. And I check him to see if he had anything interesting on him.
He does not.
Okay. I continue my excavation to see if there's anything else.
You poke around a bit more. You find nothing more.
Okay. Does this chunk of hull seem like it would be good material to bring back for Rurik? Or is it just wet and rotten and useless?
It's been sitting down here for years. It's
Okay.
It's not good.
It's useless, yeah. Alright. I continue my recon then. Recasting invisibility.
And you continue to scout, finding nothing of note.
Okay. Well, I return to the party. And I let them know what I found. 2 entrances. One that appears to be a back way in that doesn't appear to be well used. Fairly well hidden. Goes up to a wall with a loose brick. The other way is basically their front gate underwater, which I sabotaged. And it contains 45 battle line Sahuagin, 10 elites, 7 heavies, 4 champion headquarter elements, 2 aberrations, and 6 cavalry sharks.
Well, I'm sure after everybody gets a nap, we can get right to that. No, we need to start cutting these guys into groups. Taking them on head on is not working well.
Well, given that the gate is sabotaged and it's a gate, we could engage in a bit of artillery tomfoolery. If we have ranged weapons, we can shoot at them through the gate while
That's
denying
true.
them melee.
Until they start ripping the gate open.
Well, then we retreat. And then we go back topside and assault from the other direction while they're all chasing us.
Yeah, that's true. So when Intervin found this bronze gate, about how far from the rock spire was he? Like, how close is that to the other internal structures?
What do you mean?
Well, Intervin would have a rough idea of how far he had to swim to come back from the bronze gate, correct?
Yeah.
Like direction, and then where we're sitting as well. So interior, there is a connection possibly. I'm just wondering whereabouts inside we could roughly figure. Where
He's trying to get at.
connection would be.
We would have like a general scope, therefore, of the outer dimensions of this dungeon.
Yes.
Okay.
How much hallway would we have to go through to get to the bronze gate? That's what I'm getting at. Like the rough distance, like not accurate, obviously.
Couple 100 feet.
Okay.
So does that take all 5 hours that I spent out there?
No, that you're only about 2 hours in.
Okay. So I have 3 hours remaining.
How are we doing on the stake front? Anything interesting while we're going and retrieving bodies and butchering them?
No, just that you're eating sentient shark people.
Fish is fish, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their muscles aren't the same as human muscles. They're just humanoid shaped.
Yeah.
We're not eating them.
Yeah, you're eating the flesh
them.
of a you're eating the flesh of a monster that eats your flesh.
We're not eating them. We're processing them to sell on the open market. Why do you think I have 20 pounds of salt?
Oh man, what a catch you guys got here! What kind of fish were you going after? Sahuagin? Come again?
I
Shark
didn't
people.
stutter. The ones that stand upright.
You know, usually they're the ones who climb up on your ship and eat you. Well, we figured we'd reverse it, and we swam into their house and we ate them.
But
Indeed.
yeah,
Process is being made. You're a couple of corpses in, like 2 or 3 bodies.
let's just go with
butchered.
number of barrels of salted meat. That'll be easier to track for you.
Yeah, you're working on your first barrel.
Yep. And these are 70-gallon barrels. I have 2 of them. That's my goal, to fill them with salted meat.
Soylent Green coming up.
Anyway, so, all right.
Soylent Sea Green. All right.
Looks like Tao's back on the menu, boys.
I wonder if Sahuagin would make good sushi. Anyway. So from our position into the water, roughly how far is the like if we were to go outside, how far is it to the Bronze Gate? Like how far do they have to come to get to us?
A bit more than half the circumference. So
1,500 feet.
Okay.
yeah.
The backside. Gotcha. All right. Well, I don't do what else do you want to do, Enderman?
I just am scribing a scroll into my spellbook then for the remainder of the time.
Okay. And I think our intention is to block the entrance with the tiny hut just barely. And
Yeah.
slaves on the interior.
Yeah, so if anybody tries to come through, they have to get through the hut.
All right, I'll set up my stakes tonight. The 5-foot poles with oil on them, with the wick. Just fanned out in
Okay.
a half circle, 30 feet from the entrance.
What's the roll for a potion of healing?
2d4 plus 2. Save it. We're about to long rest.
Yeah, but if we get attacked. Do I mean
You're in a tiny hut, so you'll have warnings. You'll have a round to drink it ahead of time.
Whatever.
Well, and also they won't have an easy time to dissemble our tiny hut.
I did not see any of their obvious spellcasters, so...
Well, yeah, they dispelled it, and then swam away.
No, I meant in that gavel.
Oh, in that group.
Yeah, there weren't any obvious spellcasters.
Because we killed the 2 nursemaid priestesses before we took that long rest, right? So that means there's more of them?
Potentially. Point is they're rare. They don't have a lot of them.
Yep.
Okay. And I think we're going to set a watch. Who wants to be on first watch?
I will be on first watch.
All right, I'll take second. And then you'll close it out.
Yeah.
You can put the doctor on, the good father on one.
Well, because I only need 4 hours, those last 2, I've had my long rest at that point.
Yeah, so he's back up to full power.
So I don't mind being on there, but you're welcome to sit on the watch too. Here.
Alrighty. Rest you need. Yes, rest. Okay. So, where did you guys say you're putting up your tiny hut?
Outside, just in front of the main entrance, with the slaves sleeping on the inside.
I thought we were going inside on the main entrance, so that way the casters can't dispel it right away.
Oh,
They'd have to
yeah,
get a line of sight.
that's
They'd have to get
true.
a line of sight.
Yeah, yeah, we
giving
put
us
it.
a chance to interpose on them.
Yeah, we put it back a bit so that they'd have to expose their casters to dispel it.
Let me see if I still have my staples map. Pretty sure I do.
Alrighty. Sorry, getting all my stuff straightened out here. So, you guys begin resting. Rurik,
Yep.
during your watch, second shift, about halfway through, you can see several Sahuagin surface off the edge of the water to the north, kind of on that rocky outcropping where you guys had docked. One of
All
whom
right.
is dressed in finer looking robes with silver bracers, who is beginning to cast a spell. You should roll a niche.
Can someone roll a d20 plus 1 for me?
1 second, I got one more to roll.
Oh, we're still waiting on Mister too.
Yo, mister.
Yo, what?
Roll an ish.
Oh, sorry. Get a long rest.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, we're on their home turf. Should have been expected.
That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. That's very true.
Yes. Hello, home intruders. We're going to give you the opportunity to take a long rest before you loot our kitchen. Man,
Yeah,
if burglaries worked like D&D.
So I have time to buy that potion now?
Yes.
All right, so Katsumoto, surprised unconscious, DM1. The dome falls as they cast their spell and then dive back below the waves. Rourke, you can see out there about a dozen Sahuagin. Looks like they're of various warrior clades, and 2 priestesses in the water. The fanciest one who dispelled your dome has already dived below.
All
You're
right.
currently the only one conscious.
Well, I make some noise and I light my torches. Flint and steel item interaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And then I will, how far away is the other priestess that I can still see?
About 45 feet.
All right. I will aim a shot at her with the hand crossbow. My special one. Well, I wish that gave some sort of advantage on the frickin' con save against the paralysis.
What?
The poison darts that I have, the ones that cause paralysis, DC 15. I just
Yeah?
crit with one of them on her.
Ah.
There's the piercing damage.
Badly bloodied.
And now she needs to make a DC 15 con save. She is unconscious. Paralyzed.
Yeah, not unconscious, just paralyzed.
Well, paralyzed, yeah.
Alrighty.
And then, yeah, I
Rourke.
made noise, so...
Yep. Varric, you are conscious and surprised. Fea, conscious surprised. DM3.
Conscious surprise.
No. They will pile up onto land. These ones look to be coral smashers. Ruffles.
Okay.
Start funneling into the door. 30 feet. Yeah, so they are through the front door and piling into the chamber that you guys are resting in, but not like fully in it. You know what? No,
I'll
fuck
say,
it.
where's my position? Because I wouldn't have been just at the doorway. I would have been partway down on that watch. We'd expect them to come from the
Mhm.
It's okay. So they'd have to go past me to get to the actual chamber. Is what I'm clarifying.
No. No, they're coming at you from the outside.
Yes.
You were at the back of your room, right? Closer to the inside?
No. I would have been
Oh, you want
expecting
to
a
be close
beach
to the door.
attack. Yeah, I would have been at
Okay.
I would have been down that tunnel, so they
Yeah,
couldn't just walk
I'm
past
so used
me.
to you avoiding melee that
You gave me
okay.
chunky armor.
In that case, they'll beat you the fuck up.
Okay.
Are you at full hit points?
I am. You never touched me in the last fight.
$20 hit you?
1 hit.
Nine bludgeoning.
All right.
And now the rest get advantage.
Yep. Two hits. The crit and the 17. Or well, the 22.
So crit 22 and 17?
No. The crit and the 20. I was reading the dice.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah, the crit and the 22 are both hits.
Well,
13 more bludgeoning.
All right.
And 7 more bludgeoning.
Okay, doke.
Alrighty. That's these
Don't blame me.
guys. Faradul woke up and surprised.
I am not surprised if I take
Oh?
a rage.
Oh, neat.
So, in that case, I will make it a frenzied rage, and then I will run over to the ones who attacked Rorik and try to cave one of their skulls in.
And you're not at disadvantage.
Nope, I'm not at disadvantage. Yay!
That is 3 hits.
Ah,
Sucks to be him. Don't you do an assload of damage when you're frenzied?
oh right. Oh yeah. What was that rage damage? Da ba da ba da.
+2.
+2, so that'd be +6 at the end. So 40 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that fish is beaten to death. Anything else?
No, that's it for this round.
DM4. The unit of standard Sahuagin warriors pulls themselves out of the water. Intervene. Do you have anything to prevent surprised?
No,
All right. Awake, but surprised.
but not really, because genre's heavy. No.
Yeah.
If
Let's see.
only.
Doom
Like,
2,
none of
that
us
one's
should be
paralyzed.
surprised they're attacking at night.
Ruffles, I forget. What's con save at the end of the turn, or was this the other poison?
This was just, they're done.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
1 hour of paralysis.
Yeah. This is the super
This
weird
is
shit.
this is
yeah.
you get hit, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's why I took this
This is more
spellcaster
than
out.
people.
Yeah. How many of those do you have left?
You really want to know how many I have?
Yeah.
A lot.
25. I have missed every other one that I have shot so far, or I hit and they pass the con save.
Yep. Alrighty. For the life of me, I don't know why I made that available to you.
Hey, this is the first time it's actually worked.
I know, but it's still one of those things where I'm like, why did I do that? All right.
I don't know
Yeah,
how the
DC
mechanics would
15
work out.
con save, or you're
This
fucked for an hour.
Other priestess gets up. Let's see here. And I need a wisdom save from Rurik and Faradul.
Is this against
Uh-oh.
charm?
No.
You was hoping.
Wait, so there's a third priestess?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you
Oh,
only told me there was two.
No, I told you there were three. I said there was the high priestess and then two regular priestesses.
Oh, okay. I must have just missed you saying the high priestess because I only heard two. My bad. Well, you know what she's getting on my turn.
Yeah, if you pass. Which
Totally
you didn't.
fine.
As you are now held. Paralyzed.
Ah.
And she dives below the water.
And she does what?
She dives below the water.
Oh,
Got told person on me and ran away.
hell.
Cheeky fuckers.
Wait, so that was hold person?
Yes.
Okay.
Katsumoto.
How
on the
far
ground.
away are they?
Well, 15 feet to get up. Would you be sleeping close to the door?
No.
In that case, they are 5, 10.
The dome was right inside the door,
I know.
and I was like halfway up.
Yep.
Okay.
He says he's not sleeping by the door, so
He's on the other side of the dome.
yeah. What's the diameter of that dome? 20 feet.
Yes.
Yep. So that puts you 20 feet away, and took you 15 feet to stand up. So you got 15 feet of movement. They're 20 feet away.
I need to pop. Is it an action to use the healing potion?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. I heal myself and hide.
Okay. Where are you gonna hide in this wide open room? Where they can see you? And there's no furniture?
Shoot them all.
Don't you have a fancy bow?
Can't you? Can the father man even heal?
Crossbow, yes. But I was surprised first round.
Alright.
He's out of slots, so he can only do healer kits on people that haven't been healer kitted.
Right. Which is hang on, I gotta
And did I see how many there were?
A lot. At least half a dozen have made their way towards us.
I just pop a healer potion, I guess, move closer to them.
All right.
What was the roll for the healer?
2d4
2d4 plus 2.
Wow.
I don't see where I wrote it down, but I know it's Faradul. I think it's Faradul, Faya, and Sleuth's character, whatever Sleuth's character's name is. I got it.
Alrighty. DM1 does stuff. Rurik. You're paralyzed.
Damn it.
Still
Let's
paralyzed.
see here. Yep, still paralyzed.
It's a save and suck. Oh, God.
No, it's not a save
Very.
and suck. It's just a save and I suck.
Sucked.
Varric, it's your move.
Father Varric is going to pull out his crossbow that he luckily has been using, and well, he didn't have been using, but he had it, and he's going to shoot at one of the Sahooligans he can see. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a hit or a miss?
That hits a Sahoogan.
Yay! "12 points of piercing them. My arrow shoots him right in the eyeball.
Indeed. He's injured. Anything else?
Bonus action. I'm going to pray to God. No. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Just a little bit. No, I'll make sure there's few people between me and the sharks, and that's it.
All right, Fea. You're awake and prone on the ground.
I stand up and look at how far away I am.
Oh,
Well-
Gilbert, if I was on the ground, I wanna get up. If I was laying down, I want to get up.
Okay. Well, how close would you want to be to the outside doors?
Probably pretty close.
Okay. You stand up. You're like right behind Rurik.
So I get mad and
Maybe we should call it quits for this time and come back later. Make a hasty retreat.
No.
We got a 90-something
There's
heads.
only-
We'll sell those, buy better gear, and then come back in
We're
here
in
later.
we're in the middle of a fight, and they're guarding the way out.
Oh, okay.
Get to the lifeboats. The lifeboats are behind the Sahoogan lines.
Hey, at least it's brightly lit out there. That was the point of the torches.
I reroll the ones. Oh, and the 2.
All right, that kills the Sahoogan.
Alright, that's it for now.
Alrighty. DM3. These guys. Well, they're going to file in to take up the dead guy's space. And they're going to go for the held dude.
The who?
Me.
Oh. That's so bad for you. I am sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
So what are that hits?
22.
All right.
The crit
Is
doesn't.
it attacked
Let's see
by a chorus
here. Paralyzed.
What's that, Fea?
Is this an attack from a chorus smasher or the weaker ones?
Coral Smasher, and give me a second here.
Well, then the
Blah, blah,
Coral
blah.
Smasher's
Yeah, hold on. Let's see here. And then any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if within 5 feet. Okay.
So does that mean one of them's a double crit?
No.
How unfortunate.
Alrighty. What were you saying?
I think Faye is going to say go fuck yourself with one of those attacks.
The critical hit hits and one of their allies.
You used that last combat.
But wasn't that like hours? Didn't we have like hours to do whatever?
And no one said anything about taking a short rest.
I didn't do anything else. And also, I wasn't here to say short rest. 'Cause,
Well,
like,
Intervin and I said we
That's
were going to take
fair.
a short. We never actually said we were going to
That's-
take. Like, we never actually solidified it for Intervin to get his arcane recovery. The first hour was a short rest, technically.
Yes. Because you said we had 5 hours. We spent the first hour doing a short rest for my arcane recovery.
You did?
Yes,
Okay.
we did say
I
that.
thought you went right into the scouting.
Nope.
All right.
So technically, people should be able to roll hit die. I guess we didn't clarify that clear enough.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, Thomas is correct. He wasn't actually here to be able to claim it anyways. So yeah, we'll at least in his case, yeah, he's able to. So yes, you have the feature.
yay.
Alrighty. He said Cloud Rune?
Yes.
Hayes, what's your modifier on your dice?
+4.
Hey,
It should be
Gilbert?
Hold on.
plus
Okay,
24,
so
just so you know.
Fea, which roll that hit are you using that on?
The one that actually crit.
Okay. Well, they both crit. You mean the one that was nat 20, the first hit?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the nat 20 will still be a nat 20 when it hits someone else.
All right, so that's a 12 to a Sahu again. And then that's a 22 to hit Rourke, so it's a crit.
Yep.
So that's a 12 against you.
Okay.
All right. So that accounts for 2 of them. 2 of them are dead. So the next 2 are... Yeah, they're also going to try to murk you.
So we
How are they
did
getting in
take
range in a 10-foot wide hallway?
a short rest.
I have a question.
They can move through a friendly space to attack. This will be provoking attacks of opportunity when they back out of that.
Did we complete a short rest?
Yes.
Okay, good.
We sped through it to get to the scouting for Intervin, but the first hour that we were surface side, we took a short rest.
Very good. Thank you.
So I think that's 3 more crits against you since you're held.
Yep.
16, 13, 9 bludgeoning.
2 fails. Unless they're
Nope.
after I go down going to change their target.
Nope, they are bloodthirsty.
Okay.
So they're just going to kill you outright.
They've got ice water in their veins. All right, Faradul.
Well, we're going to try to narrow that down a little bit more here.
You can see that he is bleeding out where he stands.
Damn.
That is 1 hit. Alrighty, that bloodies 1.
Don't worry, guys. I've got you.
DM.
Oh, and I tried to taunt them with some verbal, like, take on someone who can fight back, you cowards.
we had a short rest.
Throw some almonds at him.
I try to blind one with a fistful of almonds.
Pocket almonds.
All right. The 8 regular Sahuagin pull out their harpoons and throw them at you. Are you at maximum hit points, Faradul?
No. And even if I was, I'd still be at it'd still be at advantage to hit me because I'm doing the frenzied rage.
Y'all better hold on.
Oh, they don't get advantage from being blood frenzied though, because it's only melee attack rolls.
Oh.
But you are still recklessly.
Yeah. So I mean, it's still Well, it's not reckless. It's frenzied.
Oh my god! As these harpoons come in, what's that?
5 hits.
1, 2, 5 hits.
Yeah, 5 hits.
Seven, 6, 2, 4 piercing damage. As you're struck by javelins.
Noted.
All right, Intervin.
All right, so I saw where the priestesses were, right? Last.
Yes, you saw where they were before they dived back into the wave.
How far from me was that?
There is the one that is paralyzed floating on top of the water.
Distance to that area?
Let's see. Were you in the back of the dome?
No, I was in the front.
Man, y'all front loading this dome. Okay, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet.
And how far from me to the water's edge?
45 feet.
So they were right at the edge.
Yep.
Okay. Are there any Sahuagin going in that line 30 feet? Is there any Sahuagin over there?
Yes.
How many?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Sahuagin.
Are they densely packed?
Very.
So there's no space for me to Misty Step to.
I see what you mean. Okay, you're trying to miss. Okay.
I have not stood up yet. That's why I'm asking.
I got you. There is space behind their mob that you could Misty Step to.
Okay.
Sorry, when you asked for that for a second, I thought you were like talking AOE in a line.
No, it's because Misty Step only has a 30-foot range.
I gotcha. Yes, there is places you can Misty Step to on the opposite side of their flank.
Okay.
On their rear, I mean.
Yeah, I'd like to get as close to the water as possible. In the water would be best. 30-foot Misty Step as a bonus action.
Yep, that is doable.
Am I in the water or not?
Yes, there is an angle on there that you could plop into 30 feet away.
Okay, so since I teleported prone and landed prone in the water, am I now just swimming?
Floating, but yes.
Yeah. Point is, no prone condition without having to spend half my speed.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I kind of submerge myself, and I'm looking at those priestesses. Well, if
You see the one paralyzed one.
Okay, do I see I have 60 feet of dark vision. Do I see the other two?
As you roll over in the water, yes, you can see the other two.
How spread out are they?
They are 25 feet apart, each one of them 40 feet below the surface.
Okay. I would like to move in an arc, diving down. I would... I saw the head priestess, right? The head priestess is distinct?
Yes.
I'd like to be 30 feet from the head priestess. Preferably, assuming they are to my north, I would like to be to their east and below them.
That is actually exactly where you would be on the map as well.
Excellent. I will then take... I have an action.
Wait,
Go ahead.
do me a favor, run those distances by me again.
So I have a 60-foot swim speed.
Yep.
So maintaining 30 feet from the head priestess, I would like to move such that I am diving down to be to her eastern flank and below her.
How far below her?
However far I can be without being below her, like dead below her, but still maintaining a 30-foot radius from her.
Okay. Doable.
Okay. I will then use my action to water jet her. She's the one who casts Hold Person, right?
No.
Oh.
She's the one that casts Dispel Magic. The one that casts Hold Person is the regular priestess that dived down.
Okay. She would still be within 120 feet of me, though, given my positioning.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, I'm water jetting her. The one that casts Hold Person.
Right. Make that roll.
Does a 25 hit her? Okay. So she takes 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and a strength save versus prone. Okay, she's not prone, and then a concentration check. Hold Person's still up. I tried, Rurik.
Yeah, it's all right. More concerned about the fact that I'm bleeding out with 2 fails.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, that's all I got. I think that's literally everything I could possibly have done that round.
All right. DM2. Well, that one priestess is effectively out of commission, floating there in the water. Actually, do they? No, they didn't prepare it. Oh well. I was gonna say lesser restoration, but no, they didn't have that prepped. All right. Well, priestess number not paralyzed. She's gonna take one look at your ass, Rurik. Not Rurik, Intervin. And she's going to take exception to you.
Okay, the feeling is mutual.
Indeed. Yeah, she's gonna conjure up a big old radiant sphere of energy and fling it at your ass. Guiding bolt, bitch, die.
Go ahead and try. With my high AC, there's no way she's gonna hit me.
Rolls a crit.
Critical failure.
Yeah, she hit me.
Let's see. Upcasted. Alrighty. Was that right? First. Huh. Neat. Okay. You take 22 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And are subject to the effects of Guiding Bolt herein.
Yeah, the next attack is advantage on me.
Yep. Alrighty.
I'm still awake.
Mm-hmm. You know what? She's feeling pretty ballsy. She's gonna swim to melee with you.
That was a poor decision on her part. Okay.
Yep.
That was an exceptionally poor decision on her part.
Katsumoto. Katsumoto.
Damn it, call my name when I'm rinsing a cup. Alright, how far now?
You're like 5 feet away from Sahuagin. You'll have to push through your buddies to get to him, but yeah. You could always bait and switch Rurik's paralyzed ass out of the way.
That's good, I do that. I rolled in the wrong channel.
Yes, you did. And you should feel great shame. Great shame.
Alright. I whack him. Is there an
Okay.
injured one?
Yes, Rourke is injured.
No, the bad one.
Oh. Rourke is injured. Yes, there's some Sahuagin that you could start murdering.
Okay. Do I have any blesseds, linked in, bonding, chained, gagged?
Nope.
Okay.
You've got no command points. And your deployment zone is being attacked.
Do we say it's a D6? I think it's a D6, right? Did that hit?
That hits. You're also not underwater. But yeah.
Oh, it's not underwater?
Nope,
Yeah, no, pay attention. You stab a Sahuagin in the chest. This one dies. There are 3 Coral Smashers remaining.
Alright, is there another injured one?
No, you've killed the last. Yeah, you've killed the last injured one.
Alright. I pick a new one and I kill him.
Uh-huh. He's bloodied.
Alright. Well, I action surge. I am again.
Yeah, 30 hits.
Dead?
He is dead, yes.
Alright. Then I whack another one.
I have a feeling this guy's going to be dead.
And Hayes comes out swinging.
He is badly bloodied.
I think it's 4 attacks, right?
Yes.
Alright. Alright. Okay, so. Wait! Has it been dawn?
No.
Okay.
The sun is not out currently. All right. DM1. The High Priestess. Let's see. High Priestess. You know what? You know what? Intervene.
Yo.
She begins casting a spell at you.
Okay. Counter spell isn't a thing.
Yep, I know.
Did I miss my turn?
No,
No.
No.
All
I haven't
right.
died yet.
I need a charisma saving throw from you.
Okay. Is this versus charm?
No.
Turns into a pumpkin.
You find yourself inside the white timeout room.
Okay.
She is just not dealing with you right now. Alrighty. That's her shtick. Rourke. Death save.
I die. Very badly.
Rourke dies.
Well, shit.
Alrighty. Varric.
Dies.
Mister.
All right. How many people can I pass by with 40 feet of movement?
Your entire party, excluding the dead corpse of Rurik and the not in line of sight interven.
So Rurik is dead?
Yeah, he's dead. You notice that he died when he was paralyzed. Blood came pouring out of his arteries, and then he dropped to the ground. Because whole person doesn't affect bodies. Yeah, the only party members you can see that are living around you are Faradul,
All right, well, then
Thea,
I'm going to move around all the
and
party members.
Katsumoto.
Healing each one for 8. And then I can't do that. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Alrighty. Thea.
Well, I get big and start hitting people. How many people are still in melee?
Currently none. Katsumoto has slaughtered all the melee Sahuagin that were up in front of you immediately.
So I have to go, what, to the water?
Yeah, you have to push out through the doors, and there is one bloodied Coral Smasher, 2 healthy ones, and then 8 regular Sahuagin behind them.
Alright, starting with the bloodied Coral Smasher, moving towards the other Coral Smashers. I attack twice, use action surge, attack twice. And before you tell me the result of the roll, I use my new lucky feat. And I can use just like 2 points to reroll both the 2 and the 3.
Yeah. I don't believe Lucky has a limit. You can just keep rolling until you run out of Luckies.
Yeah, but we're resuming a long rest after this.
All attacks hit.
Yay. I will re-roll the ones.
Two more Coral Smashers lie dead at your feet.
Did the fourth hit kill the second one?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else? Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Faya, do you have your full hit points?
Yes.
Alrighty. Does 23 hit you?
Yes.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning.
I take 6 points minus stones endurance. And the minimum I can roll is a 6.
Okay.
So, no advantage for you.
Does 23 hit you?
Yes. Looks like you're getting advantage after all.
Does now you take 8 bludgeoning. And I'm getting my advantage, I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's DM3. Faradul.
Well, I'm gonna run up there with Fea and start whacking on the ones that are still left. Over there.
Use your almond launcher.
Oh no, I'm gonna crack some almonds, i.e. their skulls. At least that's the idea. Hiya! Ooh, crit. How many hits is that there?
3 hits.
Oh, very nice. So I'll just roll damage dice. Yeah, we'll just do 3 now. Roll another set there. Wata!
Alright. Kills the last remaining Coral Smasher and badly bloodies a Sahuagin warrior.
Excellent.
DM4, Sahuagin warriors. Well, they're going to descend upon the giant Fea. They will be going through the rotational flurry of bullshit. As spear, tooth, and claw are all unleashed upon you, Fea. What's your armor class?
16.
So 6 hits and a crit. So 5, 2, 4, 5, 3, and 6 assorted piercing and slashing.
Alright, 11 damage.
And then another 6 piercing.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's DM4. Intervin is banished. DM2. Detect
Staying
spells.
alive. Staying alive.
Yep. You're sanctuaried, yeah. In the extraplanar oubliette. All right. Priestess swims back up and sees you gaggle fuck. All righty. So, gents, I need a wisdom saving throw from Feya and Katsumoto,
Who's casting that?
the priestess. Not the high priestess.
Yeah.
The one who was holding Rurik last time.
Yeah.
Feya is held. Katsumoto, wisdom save.
Oh. I'm the best at these.
Barely. Absolutely barely. Alrighty. Katsumoto's not held. Feya is held. That's all she can do. Katsumoto.
Alright, how many of these little turds are left? Oh!
There is one bloodied Sahuagin warrior and 7 healthy ones.
Alright. I spit into his mouth. Oh.
No.
I spit into his mouth again.
No? No. Actually, wait. Hold on. Let me double check that. Okay, that hits.
Yeah. And then I go. Oh shit, I think I spit on my monitor. Whoops.
It was super effective.
That kills that Sahuagin.
Alright, and where are these little wizard witches?
Let's see. There is one priestess who is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from you.
So I can see it.
You can see her.
Is it just the one?
Just the one you can see.
Okay. I push a button. Oh wait, never mind. It's an action. Disregard.
Uh-huh.
I don't push a button yet.
Uh-huh.
That's it. But I give her the evil eye and I spit in her direction.
All right. I'm going to step away for a moment. My apologies, gentlemen. Apparently, I will always be interrupted at exactly 9:20 every Monday.
Just like clock.
My apologies. Brother got stuck and needed help getting up. All right. Where were we? Spitting at the priestess, you said, Katsumoto?
Yeah, I do believe that was the last thing that he did. Yeah.
Okay. DM1. Maintains banishment. And swims up to the surface. And is going to upcast, throw a guiding bolt at... we're going to go the Held Fea. Upcasting as high as she can. Does a 25 hit you, Fea?
Yeah.
You take 17 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
Alrighty, that is her shtick. Rurik dead. Varric.
All right, I am going to. So Faradul, Hayes, and Fea, are they still all alive?
Yes. Fea is held and has just been hit by a guiding bolt.
All right, I'm gonna cast bond on each one of them. I'm gonna bond them together. Now they can, if they're 30 feet apart, they can teleport to where the other one is as a reaction and take the damage that another one was going to take, but it's half because they'll have resistance to it.
Does that occur a limited number of times?
No. It says my emboldening bond now also helps those bonded to protect each other within range. When one is about to take damage, another bonded can use its reaction to teleport closer. They teleport to an empty space within 5 feet of the first and take all the damage instead. Oh, from level 17, they count as having resistance to this damage thus saving half. So they don't have resistance. Unless like the barbarian did it, then he would have.
Right. But you guys can transfer damage between yourselves.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's great for protecting the meat shields. Like the glass cannons. Like I can put it on Intraven, Faradul.
All right. Anything else, Varric?
Yeah.
Anything else, Varric?
No, that's all I can do.
All right, Fea, wisdom save.
So I'm paralyzed and can't move and speak, but can I breathe and take a second wind?
Take a look at what paralyzed does.
Can't move and speak.
Cannot take actions or reactions. That's what incapacitated means. A bonus action is a type of action.
Shame. The bond gives me something for the saving throw? Or is that just attacks?
Mister.
What?
Do I get something from the bond? For saving throws.
Yeah, the D4.
Yeah, D4. Yeah.
And that's once per turn.
Fea remains held.
I was gonna ask if I could have used lucky,
Yes.
but is the D4 still a 1, or do I lose it?
It's still a 1. Remember, you're just re-rolling the d20 in there. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works. You are
Well,
still held.
not very lucky.
That's the curse of the lucky feat. Only once you take it will you begin to need it. Alrighty. DM3 have been slaughtered to a man. Or a fish, I should say. A Faradul.
Well, there's still more Sahuagin around Fair, right? Or are they all dead now?
No, there is the wave of Sahuagin that have pushed forth in order to begin stabbing the held person.
Oh, good. There's more people to kill. Or fish people. I'm going to add D4 to that first one. For 16. Is that 2 or 3 hits?
That is 3 hits.
Excellent.
That kills a Sahuagin and bloodies another.
Excellent.
And DM4. You're down to 6 Sahuagin. They're going to continue to dogpile the held person.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Wait, did they have to hit him first to use that skill?
What are you talking about?
Can I use Protective Bond? Did he cast me and him together?
The bond you forge between people helps them protect each other. When a creature affected by emboldening bond is about to take damage, a second bonded creature within 30 feet can use its reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the first creature. The second creature then takes all the damage instead.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yes, if I'm understanding correctly, that just means these are all coming at you. Are you at full hit points?
Wait. Is it before the attack rolls or after?
Let's see. When a creature affected by your emboldening bond is about to take damage, so that will be after they make their attack rolls.
Oh yeah, no. Well, no. Are you okay there, Fea?
I am not bloodied, and I have resistance. I'm fine.
All right, then no, I'm not gonna do it.
So what hits here?
Looks like 4 hits. 21, 20, 20, 22. Everything else 15 or less.
$12, 14, 9, 8 piercing. Alrighty. And Intervene. Still in the oubliette. DM2. Maintains held.
Varric, did you heal us again, or you just use that spell? Good talk.
Do what?
You only used that spell on your turn, right? You didn't heal us?
No, I didn't heal. No, I just used that bonding spell. Yeah, that's it.
All right, this one's going to hurl a upcasted guiding bolt at Fea.
It explodes.
Yes, it does explode. Natural 20. For 42 radiant damage.
What? I'm down. I had 40 left.
All right. Fea is no... Wait, actually, no, hold on. You're still a person when you're bleeding out. So yes, you are still paralyzed, just paralyzed in the upright position, bleeding out.
How do you unparalyze someone?
Break the hold person. Attack the caster.
Alrighty. That's that priestess, Katsumoto.
Can I get to the caster?
Yes, enough of the regular Sahuagin have been cleared that you would be able to run up to the caster, because there's an open space. This would provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
When did I use the action, or no, the bait and switch? Was that 2 turns ago?
Yes. That was back before Rurik bled out.
And is he technically incapacitated?
Who?
The Fea.
Well, I am unconscious.
But is that incapacitated?
Yes. Well, technically speaking, yeah. So unconscious encompasses incapacitated, along with them dropping prone and automatically failing strength and dex saves, and attack rolls being advantage against them, and
How many
instant
are
crit.
attacking him?
There are 6 remaining Sahuagin.
All attacking him?
Yes, they appear to have been focusing down the people that are held by their priestesses.
And now it's just literally me and Varric? Or is Faradul still alive?
It is
I'm
you,
fair.
Varric, and Faradul who are left. You have not seen Intervin since he went into the water.
Alright, but you said I could get to the priest.
Yes, this would provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna first, because Faradul's still next to me, right?
I'm next to Fea, so if you're next to...
You're like right near him, yes.
Yeah.
Well, if I bait and switch him, is that gonna affect things?
How do you mean?
Well, can I like bait and switch one of my allies? Probably he's the only one, and like get in a position that I could get closer to the thing, the creature.
Oh, yes. Yes, I see what you're doing. Yes. If you bait and switched with Faradul like that, that would get you 5 feet closer and avoid one of the attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
Hayes, we can teleport now that we're bonded.
I thought that was me and Fea. Is that me and you?
I think...
all 3 of you.
Yeah, all 3.
You can bond 3 creatures.
Okay. Whatever. I'll just do the bait and switch. Take the 1 attack of opportunity, and I'll give Faradul the AC.
All right.
You get 8 AC.
Oh,
Congrats.
shit.
I like it.
See, whenever I roll on someone else, they get more. When I roll on myself, I get like
It's
a
only
1.
when you call you're giving it to somebody else before you roll that happens.
All right. Are you at full hit points as you rush off to the spellcaster?
No. No,
A 12 doesn't hit you
definitely not.
as you run into melee with the spellcaster.
Okay, now I whack him.
Oh wait, my bad. You can't just teleport. That's teleporting to take the damage of an attack. So yeah, the way that you did it was much better.
I think I hit.
Yeah. She makes no constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. Mostly because her brain has been bisected by your downward cut.
So she's dead.
Yes.
Okay, and now there was another caster. I just don't see it.
No, the High Priestess is
Isn't she still floating around?
Yeah, she's floating towards the far end, 15 feet away from you.
But she's like paralyzed or something,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's the
No,
other
that's the
priestess
other
who
one.
we've been effectively ignoring
Oh, okay.
because they're paralyzed.
So there's still one more priestess doing stuff.
Yes, there's one more active priestess, the High Priestess.
All right, how close can I get to her?
Let's see. What's your movement speed?
25.
Does bait and switch use movement?
No.
Nope. It's basically a free action.
Then yes, you are able to get into melee with the High Priestess.
I get into melee with the high priestess. I whack it. I hit her.
That hit her.
Let's see her maintain concentration now.
It's the same roll.
All right.
That's 2 of the same rolls. A 27 and 15, a 27 and 15.
Well, let's see how terse Intervin's going to be if he's back. All right. DC 10. She maintains concentration.
And this is to keep Intervin in Fairyland with unicorns?
Well, you don't actually know what's happened with Intervin, but
I can assume.
Yeah.
He could tell that she's concentrating on something.
Yeah, she's got that constipated spellcaster look on her face. But yeah, that is some damage. Alrighty. Anything else, Katsumoto?
Yeah, actually. Oh. Could I have made that a trip attack?
Not ex post facto.
I guess that's enough for now. I spit on her.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well then. Her turn. There's this fucking fighter all up in her face.
I think she should cast a spell.
You know what?
Oh, and you fucking son of a bitch. I had alert. You bitch.
Yeah,
God
you did
damn it.
breeze over him in combat. Just
You
so
never
know.
asked me.
Mm.
I was alert. I'm alert.
Him and Varric. I don't know if Varric has it.
Good to know. All right. Yeah, this thing's going to expend its charge.
I don't know what that means.
This is not a spell, but I do need a wisdom saving throw from you, Katsumoto. 15.
I mean, 20? 30? I don't know.
You have
No,
the
okay, yeah, that's all right.
you had the D4.
What? I could add a D4?
Don't you also have the bond?
Yes.
Yes. You are
D4.
bonded.
Okay, you should probably roll that. Oh man.
Pulled out his hoverboard.
I call her
skateboard up.
fat and dwarvish.
Indeed, indeed. For a second there, you feel like your lungs are filling with water and you're drowning, but you manage to shake off the effect.
Did she cast a spell magic on him?
No, something else.
Oh, you did the thing.
That's very unfortunate. Well,
For her.
My turn.
no. She's going to risk it and attempt to swim away from you.
I whacked the shit out of her!
You're welcome to try. Yeah, you succeed. She is bloodied as she swims 40 feet down into the waves. And will need to maintain concentration.
Doesn't she have disadvantage on it because he is Mage Slayer?
Yes.
Is that just the attack roll that they do with the Mage Slayer feature when they cast a spell, or in general?
In general, I believe.
Concentration checks from
Good to know.
damage from me are made with disadvantage.
Oh,
That
then she
is
would have
good to know.
disadvantage on that other one.
Yep.
Pop.
And I believe a rather terse interven has returned.
Stay off. Stay off.
You could see the Sahuagin High Priestess swimming down, kind of looks over in your direction, and appears a bit concerned.
Aha!
Alrighty. Rurik is still dead. Varric.
That was rude.
Well, he is still dead.
I just wanted to see.
You don't know that. He might not be dead anymore.
His blood begins to coagulate. If only
Yay,
that
the
had
bleeding
happened sooner.
stopped.
All right. Varric? Varric?
All right. How's everyone doing?
I'm still
Rurik?
dead.
Besides work, I can't do nothing for you. I don't have any spells.
Yeah,
for
you have spell slots. I know.
How's the other party members doing?
Faye's bleeding out.
Thea is bleeding out. Okay,
Yep.
well, how many can I reach? How many other party members can I reach if I move around the party?
How much movement speed?
40 feet.
You would be able to reach Faya, Faradul, and you would just be able to make Katsumoto.
I heal everybody for 7.
All right.
And that's all I can do.
All right, Faya, that's a point of exhaustion, and you have you're conscious, prone with 7 hit points.
I'm alive.
Oh, he healed all of us for 7?
Yep. And point of exhaustion.
Even me?
Faya.
Gilbert, am I included in that 7?
No,
Yeah,
he was not able to
everybody.
reach you.
I
Ah.
can move around the entire battlefield.
No, he's
I was
30
off in a
feet
different
underwater,
space. That's why I was asking to clarify
Oh.
everyone.
Oh, yeah, no. If If you're not with the party, then no.
No, I'm off on my own.
He heals everyone. Asterisk DM's correction pending. Fea?
Alright, how many people do I see? How many enemies?
6.
Well, I breathe in deep with a second wind. And then I start hitting people. I hit people. Those hit. Both.
Yes, they both hit.
Does anyone look particularly injured?
No.
Well, I'm hitting 2 different targets. The first target is with a fire rune.
Okay. Alright, kills one Sahuagin. Bloodies another Sahuagin.
I rerolled a 1.
Okay. Kills one Sahuagin. Bloodies another Sahuagin. What the fuck is this?
I accidentally hit end bracket.
He
when I
labeled
pressed
it bracket.
Ah, okay. And then the 3d6 plus 5 plus 2d6 is the fire rune?
Yeah. So that's it.
Alright. And Faradul.
More fish people smashing.
Two hits.
Does a 14 make it 3 hits?
Yes.
Ooh, very nice.
Dead. Dead. 3 Sahuagin remain. Where's that Anish? Ah, thank you. one slight adjustment we need to add. At the very tail end, DM5, as those of you on the surface can hear the patter of feet, wet feet, coming up behind you. DM4 have been nearly annihilated. What's remaining are going to attack the... actually, Fairduel, how fucked up are you?
We're about half.
All right, they'll continue to try to rip apart Fea. 5 hits.
Yeah.
Eleven, 5, 11, 9, 8. I think that takes you down.
Um,
How many hit points did you have left?
23.
Okay. You still up?
Because that is 20 when resisted.
So, are you up or not?
Yeah.
3 hit points then?
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty. Chucklefucks. Interven.
All right, so I see the high priestess below me. You said she swam down.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Do I see any of the other priestesses?
You see the dead one slowly sinking. You see the paralyzed one continuing to float. And you see the high priestess, bloodied and concerned.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna How far is she from me?
10 feet.
Oh. Oh, that is really unfortunate. What's the distance between her and the paralyzed one?
30 feet.
I see. Very well. 6 feet movement speed. I would like to arc around her so I'm now 10 feet below her. And I'm going to cast Fireball. Well, really, Bludgeon Ball. Centering it between her and the paralyzed one such that it hits both of them but not me.
All right. And Bludgeon Ball has a 20-foot radius?
Yes. So I would put it, 20 feet. Like, I'd put it 15 feet between. Like, if you count the High Priestess 0, 15 feet away from her so that it doesn't hit me. Because I'm 10 feet away from her. So the edge of the edge of it is between her and me.
Yep, I'm checking the angles here.
We said the distance was between them was 30 feet. So with a 40-foot diameter, it has to be able to fit.
The reason I'm checking the angles is Katsumoto.
Right. Well, I disappeared, so I don't know if that's going to hit anybody.
This would be catching Katsumoto.
Is it possible to position it to not hit Katsumoto? And still catch both Sahuagin priestesses?
Yes.
Then I would like to put it there.
Alrighty.
And then I need dex saves from the High Priestess. The paralysis means you auto-fail.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna die because I hit her for like 38 in the first round of combat.
High Priestess. Dex save?
Yes. Failure. 23 points of magical bludgeoning damage to both of them.
The priestess is badly bloodied. Well, the high priestess is badly bloodied. The other priestess, you don't see her in the water. Katsumoto, there is a fish that will be coming down on your position shortly.
Okay.
And splat. Fish body. Anything else, Intervin?
No.
DM2 has been eliminated. And I fucked up the formatting there, but DM5. Those of you on the surface can see a abnormally fast-moving four-armed Sahuagin turn the corner into the room you guys were camping in. In his hands is a large blade, large single-edged curving blade. And he is going to move in to attack. Seriously, this motherfucker rolled really low on his reinforcement timing. Like, goddamn. Alrighty. So, give me a second while I confirm the math. Awesome. All right. In a whirl of movement and swinging blades, he's going to rush into the room, starting by taking a blade attack against Varric. Hey, Varric, are you at full hit points? Varric,
Yeah,
Yo-
what?
are you at full hit points?
No. Oh, yes, I am.
You're at full hit points. Okay.
Yeah, because during the short rest, I spent some hit dice and healed myself all the way back up.
All right. Yeah, this guy's going to make a special type of attack against you.
Mommy,
It was really nice of you to let's take that short rest in the middle of combat on Gilbert.
I need an adult.
It was a situation where
Yeah, I know. It was just fun to word it that way.
Baldur's Gate rules, combat disappeared for a second. You hit click really quick. Boom, short rest. All right. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like it though. Did we not hit the good father?
As you
Oh
take
my dear
22
God in
slashing
heaven.
damage. He will then move past you. Actually, are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still, I'm not doing well, but I'm up. I'm awake. I'm conscious. Barely.
Yep. He will move past you, provoking attack of opportunity should you wish to take it. Do you wish to take your attack? Okay.
I am, not carrying any weapons, but
As Katsumoto has left initiative.
He's going up top chef. Quick, looks like.
I don't have any weapons handy. I have a crossbow, but
Okay, you taking your attack opportunity or not?
yeah, I'm gonna take an opportunity. Yeah.
All right, bust a cap in his ass. Attack roll at disadvantage.
Couldn't he just wait half a second?
No, that'd be
I
past his
know.
attack opportunity period.
Actually, I'm just
You
gonna
you
punch him.
actually. Oh, okay. You do punch him. Wait, are you a monk?
7 points of blunt damage.
Alrighty. He will run past you to get into melee with Fea and Faradul. And this motherfucker is going to go after Faradul.
Bring it on.
Same great weapon master attacks.
One hit.
All right, 19 slashing.
Oh, good lord.
Don't worry, he's not going to reroll the twos. Alrighty, and that leaves him with... You know, fuck it. He'll action surge.
No.
Oh no. Huh. No hits.
As you parry, block, and defend yourself from his onslaught with his wave cutter blade. Alrighty. Katsumoto is not present. DM1 is pretty fucked up. Well, let's see. She's fucked up.
Oh wait, Hayes is back.
Hayes has returned close enough that he can have his turn.
I had to laugh at that. Where's this big guy at?
He's at me.
Yes, he has arrived to fuck up Faradul, and then Faradul expertly parried his attacks.
Somehow.
All right, can I get to him?
Yes.
Because that priest bitch ran away like a cuck, right?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to go up to him and I'm going to pee into him.
You're such a fucking weirdo. Yes, that hits.
Now, I'm going to make this a does he look very strong?
Yes.
I would make this a menacing attack. He needs to make a wisdom save or is frightened of me. I think that's right. Why does he have advantage?
The feature he has. Specifically against frightened.
Okay, well, if that's what the case is, then... Well, wait a minute. Yeah, fuck it. I never use this. I hit a button with my other action, and I terrify him. He must, again, make a wisdom saving throw. Wait, it actually says, how many people can I see? It says, I could force each creature I could see within 30 feet of me to make this throw.
You can see 3 Sahuagin and this Blade Master.
Well, they all make it.
What's the effect?
DC 17 on failure. They're frightened for 1 minute. He failed.
So apparently one regular Sahuagin is all about killing you. The rest of them are kind of concerned.
They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns, ending the effect on a success.
All right, anything else?
No, I'm through peeing on him. There's no more left.
Okay. High Priestess down below the waves. Underdark?
Yeah.
She throws a guiding bolt at you. Upcasted.
Okay.
Underdark, you're dealing with that fish creature, right?
Probably.
We can't swim. I can't swim.
Yeah, she hits me.
20 radiant.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. And she does stuff. Okay. Varric.
Well,
Save the wizard.
My people are dropping like flies here. I think I'm gonna go over to Intravin and try to get him on his feet.
You're going over to intervene. So you're going to pass through the Swordmaster's zone of control, across the rock outcropping, dive into the water, and go down like 30 feet.
Oh, okay, never mind. So I don't know he's unconscious. Never mind. Then.
Correct.
Okay.
You cannot see him.
What about the rest of the party?
I'm
you know
good.
what? That one that hit me, I'm gonna go up and attack him.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna draw. You're gonna notice a gleam as Father Varric pulls the sword out from underneath his priestly jacket.
Never been used. Not even a scratch on it.
Oh no, it's got scratches.
It's got scratches. He's been tallying the number of fights where he didn't use it.
It's so shiny.
Did I miss?
It blinds us. Like, who again? How shiny it is.
Alrighty. Anything else?
As a bonus action, I can make an unarmed strike.
It's gonna backhand the thing. The power of God compels you.
Indeed, you backhand him.
Power of Christ compels you.
Is that it? You're just hitting him? Okay. Fea.
I point my finger in the big guy's face and challenge him to a dance off, and then I start dancing as I dodge and heal.
Okay.
15 points because it's a minimum. I can only roll a minimum of 10.
I feel like at that point, what you're rolling is like a D2 plus 10. Don't actually do that. Just roll the d12. All right.
Because there's very low odds of me getting above a 10, but it's still there.
Indeed. Alrighty then. DM3 has been exterminated. Faraduel.
Oh, we're gonna smack this big guy because he's no good. I'm going to assume that a 13 won't hit him anyway.
Let's see here. Sahugan Blade Master. Oh man, that's fucking weird. Just the 26 hits.
All right, now I'm going to add a d4 to the 20 then. Does a 24
Both
hit?
hit.
Excellent. There we go. All right.
All right, he is injured. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Intervene.
Well, I guess I'll make a death save. One success.
Perfectly average. DM2 has been exterminated. DM5. All right, so he has advantage against all of you, but has disadvantage from frightened, so all flat rolls. Hey, Katsumoto, how injured are you?
Barely a scratch.
Everyone else kind of. All right. Yeah, he's going to spread his blows around. All right. Blade coming in at Varric. Does a 20 hit Varric?
Yeah, it does. Ow.
19
Ow.
points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Blade comes in at Fea. Misses. Blade swings around and goes for Faraduel's throat. 16 Faraduel.
That is the hit.
Uh, 23 slashing.
How?
And then the haste action. And then he'll put his fourth hit on. Yeah, fuck it. He won't great weapon master this though, but he'll go for you. Does a 26 hit you, Katsumoto?
Barely.
12 points of slashing.
9.
All right, so that's just schmuck. And Katsumoto.
Well, he thinks he's tough. So I'm
He
gonna
does.
knock him down a peg. And I'm gonna So for a strength save, what DC does it use? My ability save DC?
Yes.
Alright. Does that hit him?
A 17 does not hit him.
Wait, do I have a D4?
Yeah.
Does an 18 hit him?
An 18 does not hit him.
He's a chunky boy.
Is it only one, or is it every attack roll gets a D4?
Just one.
Only once.
Okay.
Yeah, you're thinking of blessed.
That hits. All right.
And second win.
Indeed. Alrighty. It's Katsumoto's turn. Is that all?
Yeah.
DM1 does some shit. Varric, your move.
My turn? Huh?
Yes, your move.
Okay. How far is the thing that just hit me? How far is it? Is that the guy in melee with us?
He is in melee with you.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit him.
Indeed. You attack the Sahuagin whirling dervish of coral armor and
Is that
blade
it?
cutter sword. That does not hit.
Okay. I am going to run away now, and since I have the mobile feat, I do not. Even if I miss, I do not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So I'm going to get the hell up out of there.
All right.
40 feet away.
All right. You fuck off.
Yes, and I am done.
Alrighty. And Thea.
I try to stab the big guy.
Okay. One hit.
I'll reroll the one.
Wait, do I get advantage against frightened people against me?
I don't think you get advantage against them, no. They have disadvantage against you, but because he has
Oh.
advantage against you, it neutrals out. Alrighty. He is bloodied. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, DM3 dead. Faradul.
Oh, we're gonna still whack at this big guy. He needs to go. That's a no.
Indeed, that is no hits. Intervene. One pass. Let's see what the next roll is. One fail.
Yep.
Alrighty. DM 5. Alright, he continues the assault. Like a fucking zealot. Let's see here. We'll go with. He's got 4 to work with. We'll see how we go. We'll start with Fea. Wait, Hayes, did you say he gets to make a save at the end of his turn for frightened?
Maybe.
Pretty sure you did. Yeah, he's still frightened. I forgot to roll at the end of his last one.
Hey, isn't it too late for that?
Nope. You try running encounters, Hayes.
Okay.
All you have to do is keep track of your own sheet. I have to keep track of everything. All right, so first blow against Fea. Oh, wait, whoops. Nope. Wrong thing. That should be a flat roll, 2 misses.
Phew.
Second roll against Fea. 11 misses.
He should have just danced.
First roll against Faradul. Miss. Second roll against Faradul. Hit.
Ooh, that hit, yeah.
22 slashing.
Ouchie.
That's his shtick. And Katsumoto.
He dies.
No, he doesn't. Hit.
Dead?
Nope. He is more injured, though. He's already past the bloodied point.
Is that hit?
That does not hit.
What?
22 armor class.
Use the D4.
Yeah, you add D4, yes.
Hit. Increasingly fucked up. Nearing death. Anything else?
Who's looking especially near death of the 2 other guys?
In our party?
Yeah, you and Fea.
I'm down to 12.
Yeah?
18.
A bait and switch the feather. You get 4.
I'll take it.
All right. And Varric.
Huh?
Your move.
Is everything dead?
No.
You know that thing that almost killed me?
Still up.
The whirling dervish guy? Is he dead?
No, he's still
I
up.
want to shoot him with a crossbow bolt. And I miss.
Oh, no. You hit. Let's see. Roll me a d3. 1 is Fea, 2 is Katsumoto, 3 is Faradul. Faradul takes the hit. Roll damage.
Just get a fancy too.
Eight piercing.
Ow.
You're standing there fighting, an arrow just hits you in the shoulder.
When the monk just takes out a crossbow and blind fires with his eyes closed.
Best part is fucking bait and switch. Trades positions that would have shot Katsumoto in the head.
Appears I'm the lucky one.
Alrighty. Well then. Fea?
I stab the mean guy.
Alright.
I use the D4 on the 20.
Are you sure you don't want to use it on the 1? Miss.
Might as well have for all the good it did.
Alrighty. Faradul.
Well, we're gonna go back to some hammer action here.
You don't have a gun.
No.
Yes, Habitat.
Ooh. I like that. I like
It-
that a lot.
As he fans his warhammer. That's 2 hits.
I like. My hammer's in 45 ACP.
As you place the Sahugan Blade Master's head into his torso, he is dead.
Thank you, guys. Good, because I was fearful that if he hit me again, Barrick hitting me for that 4 would have put me under.
All right. Faradul, you still have your movement speed.
Well, any more Sahuligan around?
No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be probably noticing that Intervin is not, like around, so I'm gonna go into the water to see if I can see him.
All right. You run and jump into the water. You have dark vision?
No,
It's fucking
have-
dark down here.
I have the little glow sticky thing, so I just kind of swim around a bit and see if I can see him.
Oh, what was the radius on that? 2020?
Ooh, 10, I think. Hold on.
Actually, there is one thing, Gilbert, that you forgot.
Oh?
She hit me with guiding bolt and then never attacked me again. I'm glowing.
Yes!
Oh, so he's
Yes!
glowing.
You can see him glowing beneath the waves. It's kind of eerie.
Oh, that's kind of weird, but all right. I'll go
And I
swim
think he
over
said
to fetch him.
10-10 for those glow
yeah, it's
sticks.
10-10. Yeah, I just found it. And I drag his ass back to shore.
You don't have the movement speed for that.
Well, that'll be my plan. I'm gonna
Okay, I gotcha.
bring him back.
All right. Intervene.
All right.
Don't die.
I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave.
Not dead yet.
2 and 1. All right. Katsumoto.
All right, where's the little man?
You've seen Faradul jump into the water.
I go that way.
You're also going to jump in the water?
Well, I have dark vision. I can't see him through the water glowing.
Oh, no. Like, you can actually just see him glowing. I'm asking, are you jumping into the water?
Well, how far is he into the water?
30 feet down.
Oh. I guess I dash that way.
All right, you run, jump to the water, and get 10 feet down. Anything else?
No.
Varric?
Hayes, what you could do is on your
I'm
next
gonna-
turn, kill that one that's kind of just floating, and is technically out of combat if there's nobody else.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot one of them. Which one should I shoot?
None of them, please.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, you see this giant, angry-looking Goliath. You see this perturbed-looking almond farmer floating in the water, and you see Katsumoto. Do you want to shoot any of them?
Well,
What are you doing?
I can't do anything for Faradul because I've already used everything on him, so he's just stuck. I could go over and stabilize him if he's not dead.
Well, that'd be Intervin that you need to stabilize.
Okay, I can do it. No, I can't get to Intervin. Intervin's down in.
Well, I'm bringing him to
Well,
you.
you could try moving closer from your retreated position.
I don't like that idea. Okay, I'll go. Fine. Yes, I'll.
Because if your goal is to help him, he's
Yes, my
30
goal is
feet
to help.
underwater,
Yes.
and you've already retreated 40 feet.
My
You're a
goal
ways
is to
away.
help. Yes, I am going to move forward my full movement speed.
Okay. Faya?
So there are no more enemies?
Yes, they're all dead.
Well, there's still the one that's paralyzed for like 58 minutes still, but yeah.
No, Intervin turned her into a firework.
Oh, he did? No,
Yeah.
not bad. Oh yeah, nobody's left.
And I got allies going to help the downed one. So I will just go back to bed.
Okay. Faradul.
I'm bringing Intervin to Varric.
So you have 30 feet of movement.
I'm gonna dash.
You
And
dash
I
up
have,
to Intervin.
and hold on, I actually have 40 feet.
All right. So you're just able to swim up to him.
Yep, and I grab him, and then I'll start hauling him back.
All right. You grab him, and you'll do that on your next turn.
Aye.
Intervin. How goes bleeding out?
Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm stable.
Indeed. And that means we're out of an ish. Roll me a d4. Oof, rough night, buddy.
No, depends if someone can wake me up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me?
Well, we're out of initiative, so
You're the one that can wake him up.
I bring him to you, and I just kind of lay him out on the beach and be like, all right, do your shtick.
So yeah, you haven't healer kitted him yet, so you could use that.
I also do have a potion on my belt.
Healer kit's way better.
You have 19 hit points.
Oh, good.
And then Varric, you can take. I have a healer kit in my inventory. You can just take. It's never been used.
All right. Can't use it on Faradul, Thea,
Everybody.
everybody now. Yeah, everybody. Nobody can't do it on anybody because
So, yeah, how fucked up is the party now? We have a dead Rourke, Intervin with a level of exhaustion, Katsumoto with a level of exhaustion, Faya with a level of exhaustion, Faradul with like what, 3 or 4?
Nope, 3.
the father has 3. If we hadn't taken a long rest, father has 3. We need to get out of here.
I mean, I can just put the dome back up. We can finish our long rest.
Yeah, but did one of them get away?
Yes.
Well, then that's kind of.
And where do you want to go that we can get to in an hour?
Nowhere. You're right. We might as well do that then.
Also, where'd all these other guys come from? I'm looking around on the beach.
Well, one of them came up from behind.
Oh, you mean where all the slaves were?
Yeah.
What's the slave status?
I don't know. I was too busy fishing your ass out of the water. I don't know.
No, I was asking Gilbert. Like, I walk in there, like,
Oh.
and what remains of the slaves?
Well, I figured they were off to the sides in the room, and you guys are
They
kind of fighting
free
in the main
slaves,
hall.
or did they-
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm with Ruffles on that. I thought you guys tucked them off to the sides outside of the dome, not outside of the dome in a different room.
Because that big entrance area is like what, 40 by 40 or something? Like it's big.
Yeah.
It's not a small area.
Okay, so they weren't slaughtered as the guy came through?
Yeah, they were all tucked in the corners in that big entrance area.
They're all safe.
All right. Yeah, I was just curious. So I'll put the dome back up, and yeah, we can finish our long rest.
And go to bed.
Indeed. Have a good night. Well, you go to bed, tired, exhausted, and bled out,
You'll be fine in the morning.
and you complete your long rest. The sun rising over the sea. Your body's broken, if not your spirit.
You said, son, that's dawn.
That is correct. It is now dawn.
How many hit dice do you recover per long rest? All of them?
Half your level.
No.
Half
You
your
recover
level?
all your hit points and you regain half of your level in hit dice.
Okay, so that's 4. Okay, well, then I get them all back anyway.
Wait, that's 4.
Say, if you wanted to take that armor, you'd at least have a 12 then.
What level are we?
I'm not proficient
7.
with that.
Oh shit, we're level 7? What's our
Added armor?
experience?
24/36.
Must have never added that.
Yeah, we leveled up last session.
It's what, 24360?
0.
24036.
Oh, Interesting. That would have been good to know.
Yep. A new fish-filled day begins. The ground soaked in Sahuagin blood and your own.
Well, most of that's Rurik's. The rest of us are fine. All right. How many heads come the morning are we able to collect?
6 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1.
Any of those are priestess heads?
2 priestess, and make note of the blade master.
All right.
Ignore me, I'm dumb.
Well, yeah, you're dead. There's not a lot going on in your cognition at the moment. So, you guys want to call it there, or do you want to keep going?
Call it.
Yeah, let's call it here.
Alrighty.
Yeah, at the end of our rest, we will pause it.
Indeed. Congratulations, guys. You have killed one of the leadership of the Sahuagin.
Yes, but we lost one of our characters.
It happens.
How are we going to get a new character for Rurik?
Drop pods?
Shipwreck?
I mean,
If
Maybe we find him imprisoned inside the Sahuagin thing.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be a good. He would come with his own hatred of Sahuagins.
No, it's I've already got the character built up.
It's a smart Sahuagin.
No, it's a friend of Rurik's.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, you put a lot of effort into Rurik, you know.
Yeah, it ties into Rurik's background and can continue Rurik's mission, so to speak.